Hi, my name is Jason and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Well, good evening folks. It's Friday the 24th of January. I can't believe we've only got a week left of this month. Well, it's gone really quick. Again, this week we haven't done a lot. There's a little video coming up of a little bit of footage I did when I was in Costa yesterday morning. Today my mum's been down for the day, so I've not really done much today except we've entertained. My wife's cooked a lovely meal and we've had a really good rattle and a nice coming family together. I've also spoke to my two sisters. One of them's who lives in Stoke, she's coming up in February for 4 days and then in March for 4 days. The same days actually, both months, so that'll be interesting. We're budgie sitting for 4 days, which basically means just all we've got to do is put up with the noise the budgies make. I'm going to have to sit straight because my glasses, they might not be level, but if I try and put my head to one side, I look strange. Yeah, this week again, it's been about doing jigsaws and also sorting out some of my collectibles. I've got an unboxing coming up, an unboxing of the Zbox for January 2020, and it's got a really unusual something in it, which I'll show you in a minute. And I've also picked up some daubs, because you know me daubs figures. These are daubs. These weird looking things. Is that a daub? No, I'm actually wrong. That's a squishy. God, I don't even know my own bloody collectibles. Anyway, daubs are these cool little things. I think I showed you one. It was Jack Skellington, not Jack Skellington. It was the dude out of Beetlejuice. I showed you that one. Well, I managed to pick up another 3, and I'll show you them now, actually. The first one is from Big Hero 6, and it's Hero himself. Hero from Big Hero 6, and that's daub. I've also picked up this daub as well. Anybody who knows Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, that's Taserface. I don't know if you can see that properly. You can see that there. That's Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I'll try and get it to focus. There you go. Ish. Yeah, you seem better there, look in the light there. That's Taserface, that's number 2. And the third one I got because Deb fell in love with it, so I got it for go with my collection. I wouldn't normally have bought this one, but Deb loved it, so I got it. And it's out of Despicable Me 3. And it's, is it Hannah her name? I can't remember her name. Agnes, is it Agnes? Yeah, Agnes. Out of Despicable Me 3. So I managed to pick that one up as well. Now, the good thing about these daubs, I keep getting them caught actually when I try to put them away. The good thing about these daubs is they usually retail for about £8 or £9. And these were in B&M for £2.99, so I thought I'd pick them up while I was there. Yeah, as you can see, I've been rattling through the jigsaws. I think I've done 8 now, 8 1,000 piece jigsaws, and I'm on one there, look in the background, that you can see that I'm going to get finished later. There's a couple of videos coming up and a couple of pictures of my latest jigsaws, because I've done a few since I last did a video. So yeah, it's just been about that really this week. Not much has been happening in the news. I've noticed this thing, this coronavirus, which doesn't sound too good, which at the moment is affecting people in China. But obviously the problem we've got with this multinational thing of people going in and out of countries left, right and centre is it could have been in this country before they even diagnosed it in China. You don't know. It could be in the USA, it could be anywhere really. And they always play down these viruses, but if it's killing people, which they're saying that these people had underlying medical conditions, but what does that mean? Did they have a nosebleed? Did they have a bad head? Well, you know, it's not something to be what's-it at. And the other bad news this week is I'm a massive fan, and I can't believe that Terry Jones has passed away. I was really sad to hear about that because I'm a massive Monty Python fan. I've got all the films on DVD. I've got the entire TV series. I've got collector's boxes. I've got the scripts. I've got everything to do with Monty Python because I think it's absolutely hilarious. It's not everybody's cup of tea, don't get me wrong. The comedy is a bit surreal, and if you don't like surreal comedy, then you won't like Monty Python. But the genius of the 6 of them was just incredible. And obviously Graham Chapman's gone. He went 1989 if I'm not mistaken, from tonsil cancer if I'm not mistaken again. And then obviously Terry's gone this week. And as when they interviewed John Cleese, he said 2 down, 4 to go, because obviously there's only Michael Palin, there's Eric Idle, there's John Cleese, and the other one's escaped me for a minute and I can't remember what his name is. It's doing me head in now. Terry Gilliam if I'm not mistaken. He's another one of them, the 4. I think that's the 4 of them. But like I said, I mean, I've watched all the films. The Life of Brian, obviously they wouldn't dare remake that now, because it would literally be torn to shreds. There'd be people yelling and screaming and burning cinemas down and all sorts of stuff, because it's sexist, it's ageist, it's heightist, it's racist, it's everythingist that you can possibly think of. That's what they'd say anyway. I just think it's bloody funny, and anybody who's seen it will think it's bloody funny. And I was thinking about films that I've seen over the years that couldn't be remade now, and one that came to mind was a fantastic film with two fantastic actors in, Gene Wilder, and I can't remember the other guy's name now, it's escaped me, but it's a film called Blazing Saddles, and it's got to be one of the funniest spoof cowboy films I've ever seen in my life. It really has. I must have seen it a dozen times, and I never get tired of seeing it. I think it's absolutely hilarious. I think it's one of those films that you could literally watch every day and still laugh at it. The way that it's put together, and the stupidity and the absurdity of it is absolutely brilliant, you know. But it wouldn't get made nowadays because it's racist, and people wouldn't put up with what was said in it, you know. There'd be people complaining and all that, because you know what we're like with snowflakes now, aren't we? We just don't care now. We just want something to moan about, unfortunately. Like I said, my mum was down today, and it was kind of like a jigsaw swap. She bought me 4 jigsaws down, which I bought off her, and I've borrowed her 6 more that she can do, because my mum's a massive jigsaw doer like me, and she usually spends a lot of money on jigsaws, but she's now saving to go on a cruise, finally, after 50 years. She's finally saving to go on a cruise, so she isn't buying any more jigsaws. The worst comes to the worst, I'll buy the jigsaws and she can borrow them off me. Gentleman Jack and Coke, by the way. Yeah, I hope you're all well. Since I last spoke to you, Liverpool have won again. Twice, I think they've won since I last spoke to you. Wolves gave them a good game last night, but in the end, we won again. And we're now 16 points clear, with a possibility to go 19 points clear. And I think there's only 15 games left. 15 games left. So if we can keep winning and keep stringing the results together, you know, we're going to be it's going to be one of the biggest scores in football history, I think. We've already set record after record after record, so it's just incredible, really. Oh, something else I've had today, by the way. Now, there's a funny story behind this. It's the Pet Shop Boys' new CD, and it's just come out, and it's called Hotspot. Now, in October last year, I found out this was coming out, and my wife, Deb, told me to pre-order it, knowing that it came out on January the 24th, as in today. That's why I've got it. It came through the post. And I went on, and I pre-ordered it like I did in October. And I was on about it the other day, because I said to her, oh, I've got my Pet Shop Boys CD coming this week. And she went, what do you mean? I said, well, my Pet Shop Boys CD's coming into it. You told me pre-order it in October. She'd forgot she'd told me to pre-order it. So in December, the start of December, she pre-ordered it me for Christmas. And it's a good job I told her, because she had to cancel hers, because mine was coming through today. So I would have ended up with 2 CDs of the same thing, which would have been rather bizarre. But yeah, that was a strange, funny story. I'm hearing different things about this start of the year. I've got relatives that are getting engaged. I've got relatives that are losing jobs. I've got friends that are moving into new flats. Other friends that are getting shafted by the social and turned down for money they're entitled to. It's really strange start to the year. It really is. I mean, we're only 3 and a bit weeks into it, and I've already heard more stuff in the last 3 weeks than I've heard for a long, long time. As you can see from the video, which is coming up, I went downtown yesterday, and it was like a ghost town. It really was. I've never seen Blackpool so deserted. I went in Poundland, and Poundland's usually hiving, you know, it's usually loads of people in there. There's loads of people buying stuff, but we walked all the way down the first aisle, which is quite a distance, and we didn't have one person in the aisle at all. We managed to get to the bottom without seeing one person. It was really spooky and very bizarre. Very bizarre. I've got nothing planned for this weekend. I'm going to be doing some more jigsaws, getting these done. I'm rattling them off at the moment at about 2, 3, 4 or 5 a week. I don't know. I've lost track. But coming up are some videos. I've got the first video is an unboxing. The second couple of third are about probably jigsaw videos with pictures to follow. And then a little snippet from yesterday when I was downtown. So that's my vlog. You all take care. I hope you're all well and have a great weekend. And I'll speak to you afterwards. Bye for now. Hello folks, and especially Stephen Cook. who absolutely loves me unboxings, and he's been asking me if I've got any more because I haven't done one for a little bit, except my Threads box, because obviously I received my Zbox Christmas, so it seems I've only done like 2 or 3 vlogs. There's been no unboxings, but here is an unboxing of the Zbox for January 2020. Now I'll tell you what happened first. When I first opened it, and as usual you've got a t-shirt. Now I love t-shirts and I love retro, so when I saw this I was absolutely ecstatic. If anybody remembers the film Flash Gordon, there's a t-shirt, you can see that properly, of the movie poster from the original Flash Gordon movie. And I never realised until I saw it that these are the people that are in it, because bear in mind when it was made a few years ago. It's got a cast at the bottom and it says starring Sam J. Jones, which I didn't know, Melody Anderson, I didn't know, but then it went on to say Max von Sydow, Topol, Timothy Dalton, Brian Blessed and Peter Wingard. And that's a fair cast for a film, that is, I tell you. I didn't realise, like I said, it's an official t-shirt as well. It's got the old Flash Gordon thing there. So that was the first item I got, and that was very good. I was impressed with that. Now the second thing I pulled out was this. I'm not going to open it because I haven't taken it out of its plastic, and I'm not going to because they're a bloody nightmare put back. But what it basically is, it's a pennant. You know, the triangle flag pennant things, and it's material, not paper. And it's actually, anybody who's a massive fan as I am, it's a Doom one. The Doom PC game or console game. So it's a pennant of the Doom basically logo, which is going to be cool. Now the third thing, again, more movie memorabilia. Anybody who's ever watched the film First Blood, Rambo, will know that Sylvester Stallone obviously plays John Rambo, and he wears a necklace round his neck which is a jade Buddha. And what they've sent me is a replica, a limited edition replica of the jade Buddha. I don't know whether you'll be able to focus on that. The jade Buddha that Sylvester Stallone wears round his neck in the Rambo films, and it's a limited edition one. It's actually a movie replica limited edition, so that was cool. Now when I was pulling this stuff out, I also pulled out something which I thought, I thought it was advertising bump, and I'll show it you in a minute when I get the bugger out. And it was this, and it basically showed you a new range of figures that are coming out, right? And that one says Batman Black Deluxe Statue by Minico, exclusive to Zavvi. As you can see, it's a cool figure there, and there's others that are coming out, Harry Potter and all sorts. So I didn't expect that the figure is in the box. As you can see, I can hold it up properly, I'm not quite sure if I'll get the light on that. It's a Batman figure, and in front of him, you can't see it properly, he's got the, you know, in the Batman films, he's always got the light that he stands on to make the Batman logo appear in the sky. He's actually standing on the Batman logo. I don't know whether you can see that. He's actually standing on the light that makes the Batman logo in the sky. And it's a fair size figure, as you can see from my hands. It's a good, 9 inches tall. And that was actually in the box. And that's exclusive to Zavvi. You can't buy that from anywhere else. So it's the first box of the year, and there's already an exclusive item in it. So that can't be bad, can it? So I've got a t-shirt, a pennant, a replica necklace from Rambo, and also a Batman figure, all for £17 a month. You can't complain, can you? Anyway, that's my unboxing for the Zbox, January 2020. Now this is my latest jigsaw I've finished. Sorry about the shadow. It's a Wasgid's jigsaw. Now the beauty of these is this one's unusual because it contains 2 1,000 piece jigsaws. The first one, as you can see, is a school canteen where everything's going wrong. As you can see, you've got little jokey ones there, you've got like a kid with his face and his dinner, etc, etc, and some sort of accident has happened there. As you can see, there's a tray and all that. Now the second jigsaw focuses on him. See that teacher there? And it's what he can see that's caused all this accident, what's happened here. And that's the second jigsaw, and I'll be doing that to follow on after that, after this. So there's the first one. Well folks, I managed to complete this last night. This is the follow-on jigsaw to the one from yesterday, and as you can see, it looks Like all the people now are a lot older. All the children that were in the mess hall are all a lot older, and they've all had various careers. There's a vicar there, class clown obviously. There's the one who's caring for the little girl. If you want to go back to the old picture and have a look and compare the two, and you can see how clever they've done it. How there's the young couple that were in love. They're now bickering each other and arguing. What I found ironic was this one here that was the young blonde girl who was being eyed up by the French teacher and being looked at disapprovingly by the old history teacher, stroke geography teacher, whatever. And she's ended up with him. She's ended up with the history geography teacher, and she's got a bun in the oven, as you can see. But yeah, it's quite funny. You know, you've got the guy there who, when the other one was throwing a ball of paper, he's now a cricketer. There's a cricket ball. There's the guy who fell over in the first one, the young lad, he's also falling over there. There's the health inspector who was looking at his plate in the other one. The one in the pink suit makes me laugh. There's the lass that was sitting, stuffing a face full of sausages and mash. And there's the dinner ladies, a lot older. And what I like, it says they've even got the caretaker peeping around the curtain. And there you see it says, class of school reunion, welcome to you all. So that's the second jigsaw in the Wasgidge Destiny 1, and that's part 2. Now I've done a video for this jigsaw because I wanted to show you. You see what it is it's called What If. Now you see the puzzle on the front there, and you see a car that's broken down, and they're stuck and the animals are all around, and it says there, what if animals were more enterprising than we realised? Just imagine what the consequences might be. And you see the picture. Now, as you noticed, this is how it's turned out. The name of the park is now called Monkey Business, not Safari Park like it was on the box. As you can see, you've got penguins selling ice cream. You've got Ryan O'Horn panel beater, body repairs, fixing the car. All the mechanics are monkeys. You've got a woman there being given a zebra ride. Again, monkeys. You've got, this is one of my favourites. You see that there? It's a meerkat, and it says Simple's Nail Bar. That's one of my favourites. And as you go up, you've got another one there, look, doing a hare, a monkey. You've got giraffes giving people rides down their backs. It says there, giraffe slides. You can have a selfie with the tiger. Yeah, it's a really entertaining jigsaw. It's the first one I've done of this series, but there's about 9 or 10 in the series, so I might have another bash at another one at some point. It's just something different, you know. And as you can see, there's the full picture. And again, if you compare it with the box, which is there, and you compare it with the jigsaw, yeah, it was just a new challenge, that one. Hey up folks, my first vlog from Costa of the new year. I can't believe we're on the 22nd or whatever it is, and this is the first time we've been down Costa. Yeah, we're just out and about getting a bit of shopping and stuff. Not much happening really. I've just been in Primark. I've picked up a nice hoodie from there because she wanted a decent hoodie. I didn't see really anything I wanted. They've got a fantastic range of Stranger Things merchandise if you're a Stranger Things fan. They've got bucket loads of it. As you can see from my earlier vlogs, all I've been doing again is doing jigsaws. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm doing so many, it's because Deb's doing diamond art at the moment, so she sits one end of the table, I sit the other end, and while she's doing diamond art, I do jigsaws. I managed to complete that second wasgage last night without no picture in about 4.5 hours, which is ridiculous really. I wasn't trying to, I just sat there doing it while I was chilling and ended up doing it all. Not doing much else for the rest of the day. I've got my mum coming down tomorrow, and we've also got a bit of a, well, not traumatic exactly, but it'll be traumatic for the dog. She's got to have some blood tests tomorrow morning, regular check-up blood tests. Hopefully there'll be nothing wrong, fingers crossed. Then, like I say, got my mum coming down. She's going to be down there for the day. And then it's the weekend after that, and it's come round again. I can't believe it's been over a month since Christmas, but there you go. I've got an unboxing video coming up in a minute, which is the Zbox for January 2020, the first one, and trust me, it's as a cracker. Yeah, all the jigsaws to follow and a lot more stuff. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're fine on this middle to the end of January, which is weird saying that already. See, a few minutes ago we were saying it was Christmas Day, so like I say, I hope you're all well and all that sort of stuff. I'll also be doing some new poetry as well this year, a lot more poetry. I've just got to get myself motivated again. It takes some doing, that does, trust me. If you're a writer you'll know what I mean. But like I said, other than that, it's just quiet. It's nice and quiet at the moment. Town's completely empty, which is amazing. We've been able to go in Poundland and everything, and normally when I go in there there's that many people about, it gets me completely stressed. But it's alright today, it's not bad at all. I love that angle, don't you? Look how many chins I've got if I do that. Oh dear. If I sit properly. Oh yes, that's better. Anyway, I'll do another vlog soon. You all take care for now. Bye. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.